here tonight we have a collection of Baron Sons of multi-tools, and I want to do a quick overview. In the past, I have gone over the wire strippers, and perhaps I will go into more detail. One of the things I did not notice in the past of these is that Baron Sons, again, they made all these for Toolsall, for Crescent, and I think some other names as well. But one of the things you'll notice on their wire stripper multi-tools is that these tools right here are on the inside and these are on the outside. So that is something I had not noticed in the past, and perhaps we'll go over that in more detail. But in another video, I've already gone over the 4-inch Baron Sons of multi-tool. So we'll go ahead and fold that up. But just recently, I got 3 new Baron Sons of multi-tools in. I wanted to cover this. So first of all, let's look at the mini jaws Baron Sons of multi-tool. So I believe this comes in around 2.5 inches. It's very small. These are all used. You cannot buy these new anymore. After COVID, Baron Sons essentially shut down their multi-tool department. So what we have right here is we've got a knife, we've got a file of sorts, your cuticle cleaner, and then we do have on this side sort of a multi-tool right here, can opener or bottle cap lifter at least, and then we do have this screwdriver as well. So very minimalist tool set. Now I have to say that I feel like this comes in pretty useful different times for small tasks, but because it's been so used and abused, mine right here is a little bit shaky on the handle department. So I would love to buy a new one of these eventually perhaps, but mine right here has seen some wear. Now the next really cool multi-tool, again, I've never got one of these. This is known as the bird shears, Sportsman bird shears. When you get it in the Baron Sons for Toolsall, it is known as your maintenance. This is your maintenance pro. So I think that's an interesting name for it. So you've got some pretty heavy duty looking shears actually. And then you have the lock right there. Then we can fold this up and you get access to the tools outside, which is pretty cool. You've got a file. You've got a fairly robust looking straight driver right here. Then on the other side, you've got a saw, which could come in handy for garden work and so forth. You've got a combo edge knife, and those are your tools. So you've got 4 outside tools and then the shears on the inside. So pretty cool tool set. And I have to say, it looks like one of the best shears I have picked up. So there's a lot of cheap versions, but these actually look a lot better. And then we have the Baron Sons Super Jaws. Now this is the 4.5-inch frame. So this is pretty cool. Again, against the Leatherman Super Tool, it would be essentially the same size, be a little bit thinner on the handles. So the pliers will be more robust at the end, not as needle nose. You'll notice Leatherman is a little bit thinner on the end, whereas in Baron Sons version right here is not. And again, this is called the XL, Pro XL under the Toolsall branding. Then on the inside of the handle, you'll get a repeat of a lot of these normal tools for Baron Sons. You've got a very robust looking lanyard loop. You've got the awl, you've got the saw, got a couple screwdrivers, straight screwdrivers, and then the can opener. And this reminds me of the Victorinox Swiss tool because a lot of these tools are fairly hard to open. They seem very tight, similar to the Swiss tool. Again, you've got a very robust looking Phillips driver. Really wish that would have been a 1/4-inch driver. Seems like there's plenty of room, but again, this is an older tool set. You've got the file, you've got a smaller screwdriver, and then mine was damaged, but you do have a combo blade right there. So interesting tool set. So again, that's something you'll see very similar to that on, for instance, like this maintenance, this electrician's tool. So you've got the combo edge blade, you've got the locking levers and some of these smaller ones. You've got, again, that robust lanyard loop, very thick lanyard loop right here, and these flat screwdrivers, the file. And then on the other side, again, you have that very thick Phillips driver. and for some reason the saw is sort of hard to get to. The nail nick is a little bit too high to easily reach, but you do have the saw as well. So very cool tool sets, very similar actually, but again, they do look very, very thick, and they seem to be a little bit more heavier duty. So on the normal version, again, you're seeing a lot of the same tool sets right there. So pretty cool as well. And on this Toolsall, the electrician's model, under the Crescent name, again, you've got a little different tool set. So this actually has more of a Leatherman looking Phillips screwdriver. And then on this side, you have the file and these right here as well. So definitely looks a little bit different on this side. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this, and perhaps this will give you some more information on your collecting of the Behr & Sons multi-tools. So there's many different versions, and there's several of them that are really cool to collect, and they're really a good addition to your collection made in the US.